fishing. Nice.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is a very rainy 6th, is it the 6th or 5th? 5th of June today. And you join me in the motor on the way to Springview Fisheries. Now I'm quite excited about this one because one, it's a different venue than bloody water farm, which is all I've been fishing. But two, it's got some big fish in here. Some good stamper carp, 20-30 pounders in there. But it's got catfish in there. Now, I don't actually want to catch a cat, even if it's a 40-pound PB cat, whatever. I don't want to get all slimed up. I feel like if I do catch one, I might take a photo of it in the net. If I can unhook it in the net and then just release it. I might not even get it onto the bank. I'm not sure if I do get one. But the thing that attracts me to this one is it's got a sturgeon. It's due to be wet and rainy all day. I mean, nuts. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Us carp anglers, well, fishermen in general, can be seen to be a bit crazy at times, and yeah, fishing when it's absolutely peeing it down is not always the one. Starting with a pack, well, you're basically setting up in the pissing rain, getting soaked, so yeah, not ideal. Got a coffee on the go though. Man United are signing new players at the moment, so could be a good season for United. Fingers crossed anything's going to be better than last season, and also get rid of Hoyland and Anana. What the let's see what today brings. I'm going to be there, it says dusk till dawn. I mean, sunset's about 9:30 at the moment. I might be there till 9:30, I might be there till 10. Sunrise, incidentally, is 44 minutes past 4 at the moment. So I could have got there at 4:44 or 5. Not sure what to expect. I didn't start the day well, must tell you this one. Looked outside into the garden this morning, peeing it down the rain, and then I noticed I left my waterproof shoes in the rain, and they're only waterproof when you're on your feet. So yeah, I'm having to wear hiking shoes today, and they're not that waterproof, these. Might be a soggy foot day today. Anyway, enough waffling, let's get set up and see what today brings. So lugging the gear, this looks like a pretty nice swim. Obviously fishing over to the reeds and that gap in the reeds maybe. Bit of a trek with all the stuff, but yeah, I do need a barrow. Someone's just left a ground sheet there for some reason as well. Let's get set up, see what we can do. Right, so I've just been leading about over the reeds. There's a lot of weed around that way. Seems to be a clearer spot here, so I've done about 5 spods, 6 spods on the spot. And we're gonna go with that sort of approach to start off with. Ali Hamidi's paella, top with a little pink. So that's on the clear spot with a little PVA on it, and then I think we're going to go with a little hinge rig on there for the deeper parts anyway. Let's see what we can do. The weather's holding off. It's a little bit drizzly, but it's not too bad at the moment. So yeah, should get everything out just before the big downpour starts. Let's see what we can do. There's quite a few over there at the moment. So what I'm going to do is chance this one. This will have weed on it now. You what? I'm just going to whack this over there. This is the hinge rig with a load of weed on it now. Oh, for God's sake! So annoying. See if we can get that off. No. Yeah. Check the rig. I'm just going to whack this up there. Bit of a mad rig, to be fair. Big pink dumbbell on it with a bit of cork in the middle to make it proper pop up. Bit of a mad looking rig, that. Big old hook on it. Let's just see. I'll have to ring this one back. Right, let's whack it up that end. There's loads of them up there. I feel like that landed in the weed, that, but I can't tell for sure. Just going to leave that one for a second there. See what we get. Right, so nothing really doing at the moment. What's the time now? 11:45. I'm going to re-chuck the one in the middle, get some more bait on that. Fresh hook bait. Clip it up, make sure that it's on the spot as well, on the money. Let's have a look to see if there's been any action on it as well. Has it been chewed up a bit or not? I don't know if you can see that. It's quite chewed up. I'm going to put a new fresh one on now. Oof, stinks. Meaty. Wounded. Just had one. It was a bit of a slow take and then it started peeling off. Oh, I was on the hinge rig. Wasn't too far from those reeds around there, and reeling it in. Feels weighty, felt heavy, and then I could just feel weed on it, and then literally reeling and it just keeps coming in. Ball of weed on the end. Oh, it's such a shite feeling when you know you've lost a good one. Oh well, we keep going, don't we? They can eat some boilies and hopefully some carp will soon too. Fuck's sake. Oh well, onwards and upwards. What's the time? It's 1 o'clock, 1:15. I feel like the evening might be a bit better, but let's see. This is going to be the battle. It's pulling them through this weed no matter what. If I get one, it's ripping them through all the weed that's in the lake. It's so easy to lose them when they go through the weed. Right, let's see what happens. Change of rig. Look at the weather. Absolutely coming down now. Anyway, we're going with a little heli safe. Well, yeah, it's a little Ronnie on a heli. Quite a high bead on it because I want it to plunge into the weed, and I know that this will be fishing then wherever I cast it. So that is what we're going with now, with a little yellow topper on it. Come on, the carp. Well, that's the end of the session. It's coming up to 8:45 now. Not been the greatest of sessions, if I'm honest. Learned quite a bit about the lake though. I learned that I definitely need solid bags on it, and chods, and hinge rigs, and helicopter rigs. You can't fish the bottom here, there's too much weed. I mean, there's a rake behind me, but it's not one on a string where you can just throw it out and clear some spots. But there's some nice fish in here from what I've seen. Some big crashes, so there's some loud, big sort of 20 pounders in here. Maybe 25, I reckon. Could even be a 30 in there by now. But yeah, until next time, let's see what we get on the next session. I might be coming back in 3 or 4 days, so see how we get on then. Peace. Welcome back to the channel. The fish are down in the building. Right, we're off to Spring Water View. Is it Spring View? Spring Water View? I can't even remember the name of the place I'm fishing today. I'm that tired. It's 7 o'clock, just got up to 7 o'clock in the morning. Woke up at 3, little one was crying. I went back to sleep, so did she, which was great. Yeah, going with some different tactics this time. First time there, as you saw in the last video. Yeah, didn't really do that well. I've got drop-off leads this time. I was fuming that I lost one in the weed. So we're we're going with a different approach. We've got solid PVA bags. We've also got helicopter rigs with Ronnie Boom section on, spinner sections. And I'm hoping I can winkle one out today, as they say. It is looking to be a really hot day, not favourable for carp fishing, to be honest. It's zig weather. Yeah, I'd say it's zig fishing and surface fishing, but it is a shallow lake. They will get their heads down at some point, whether or not it's first thing when I get there or if it's going to be towards the end of the evening. I can't imagine the afternoon is going to be very productive, but you never know in carp fishing. It might be that they get on the feed and I get a few out, but we'll see. I'm optimistic. I'm not very confident though. No. I don't know if those two things really work, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've got the right setup to get them now. I can find the clear spots. I'm going to fish on the edge of some of the weed beds. I could do a chod and literally just whack it over the weed. I don't really like fishing chods though, to be honest. But yeah, let's see how we get on. We've got the Fox PVA rapid refill system. Let's see how rapid it is when I'm tying them on the bank. If I'm finding it's working, then what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to do like 10 pre-filled PVAs and have them with little clip-on leaders, because that will, oh, lost you there. That will save a lot of time doing that, because I will be tying these on the bank, which is not ideal, is it? Let's be honest. We all want convenience and we all want it to be like quick and easy, just to clip one on, flick it out. I'll show you the setup, I'll show you what I'm using, and fingers crossed I can get one out. Right, so just got down here, people where I want to fish, all the way along this side and up there. So I'm going to go down that side of the lake. Have seen some showing down there, just had a little wander. Always the way though, isn't it? Always the way. You never fish where you actually want to fish. Oh well, let's see what we can do. Right, so the first rig we're going to go with, a nice little helicopter one. So that should just sit a tiny bit of lift on it. It is a wafter, but if we check it in the bucket, put it in there, you'll see there, it just sits above it nicely. Prime. Look at all the fry in the water. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that should be good. For the PVA rig, I'm going with a drop off, so the line obviously runs on the outside. When I get a take, that will come out and drop the lead hopefully. Just a little supple hook link there. On the bags, on the solid bags. Not bad considering I don't really make them that often. Right, let's see if I can actually get a bit of distance on this one. I'm paranoid it's going to come off, you see, so I'm not whacking them like I should be. Right, let's give this a bit of a launch. They're clapping over there. Come on, that's surely on the money. Yeah. That one was on the fucking money. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the 25th of June. I woke up late and now I'm stuck in this. For flip's sake. Anyway, I'm not going back to the last lake. It's full of noddies, loads of bivvies. It was like Glastonbury when I was there last time, so I'm like, not gonna do it again, that one. So I'm going to a place that should be half an hour away, but it's now an hour away because I've just hit stupid rush hour, all the ants going to work at the same time sort of hour, do you know what I mean? Pretty fuming. I was up at 5:30, drifted back off. I was meant to get up at 6 and leave by like 10 past. I had everything packed and ready. And now, yeah, I'm not going to start fishing. Well, I've got to pay the lady at 9. I'm going to get her at 9 basically. I'm not going to be fishing till about 9:30 now. So I'm pretty annoyed, but let's not let that ruin the day. It's looking carpy out there. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but it's, look at that, nice and overcast. So yeah, very carpy conditions. I'm fishing a place, what's it called now? Goose Green Farm it's called. I don't know if you guys know it. It's not very well known as far as I know outside of that area. There's 4 ponds there. I asked the lady which is the oldest pond, which one's got the biggest carp in. She said they've all got carp in, they've all got a mixture of fish, but this pond's 30 years old and there's a 28 pounder in there apparently. So it's not a big pond, quite small, intimate. There's probably only 2 pegs on it really. So I just want to see if I can winkle one out and see what is actually in there. Got a feeling the best is going to be a 10 or 15 pound, around that sort of mark, that I'll get if I'm lucky today. And then if I do get a 20 out of there, I don't even know if there's many in there, but if I did, that would be a right result. So I think the aim of the game today, 1, sound it out, see if I can actually get a fish out, and then see if we can find out where the shallows are, see if any of the biggies are hiding up that end, and try and get one of the big ones out. But I've got 54 minutes ahead of me now, which I'm so annoyed about, but what can you do, eh? Let's see what today brings.
Drop the Lambo, trot too fast, I'm solo, can't even fold my suit. That's how you go with me in the whip, rude boy, cause she don't wanna roll with you. She wanna roll with man, she know it closed at 2. She got open plans, stepped in looking all cute.
Let's be honest, that is one clapped out old banger. Oh come on, there's only dirt holding that together. Luckily, the decent honest folks at IJKs can help move your old car along. They'll collect it, dispose it responsibly, then give you a nice price for it. All they quote is exactly what you'll get. They won't hang on price. Call 016
Yes, that's why it's called Goose Green, because there's literally loads of geese on the green. Right, let's set up, eh? Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah, the rods are set up now. We've got one under that tree, because it looks like a bit of a carpy movement there. And then I couldn't ignore the splashes there this morning, so just got one in the corner there. But it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day. Let's hope that they get on the feed. I'm sort of thinking lunchtime. If I'm lucky, I'll get one, and then late afternoon, evening. That's when I'm hoping they get the feed on. It's a very shallow lake. Like, there was a couple of fish milling around down there, and when I turned up, they spooked, and literally that's about 2.5 foot of water. But there are some biggies in it apparently. Some of the swirls and splashes sound big. You know, you can tell the difference from a big fish and a little fish doing a noise. Cardboard box. So yeah, I think there are some bigger carp in there, hopefully. Let's see what we get. I feel like there's a little fish on here. There's a fish on the end of this. There's a little bream. Oh, it's a bloody bream. No wonder. How has he managed to get that in his mouth? I don't know. That's what happens when you fish a lake that's got all types of fish in it. Oh, he's going to slime my net up now. He's going to slime it up, isn't he? That little sorry bream. Oh dear. What have we got here now? You watch. I'm just getting plagued with bream in here. Let's get the camera right. Yep. Another bloody bream. Bit of a crap lake. Right, it is 1:30 and still nothing. I've changed one to a zig. I haven't got all my zig gear though. I haven't got like the you know, the zig line that you use, like 9-12 pound floating line. So I've had to just make one up from the line that's on my spool basically. But yeah, there's a few on the top. From what I've seen, this lake doesn't have big ones. I think there's a couple of biggies. The rest look pretty small. I sort of feel like 5 to 10 pound tops is like the average size in here now. That's my feeling anyway, but hopefully I get proved wrong a bit later. I feel like the evening's going to be, if I've got a chance, but this time of year it is hard. It's not easy this time of year. Everyone thinks it's easy in the summer to catch carp, but I'm finding it harder. I prefer early spring and autumn. They're my favourite months for the actual carp fishing. But yeah, so it's, what is it, 1:25. I'm going to stay around here till between 9 and 10, I think, tonight. And then I've got some wild camping coming up. I've got 2 days wild camping, Friday and Saturday. So I'll be filming that. That'll be going on the channel as well. Hopefully I can get these fishing videos up soon. But I've not been catching fish, so I don't really want to put 3 back-to-back blank sessions on YouTube, to be honest. Today hasn't been a blank. Caught bream, but that's a fucking blank, let's be honest. But I'll show you the lake. There's a few swells on the top. A little bit of action, but I'll tell you what, it's a lovely day just to be out. I had to put the brolly up because it did get a little bit too intense, the heat at one point. But yeah, let's see if we get anything in a little bit. Right, so I thought I'd show you how I do the PBAs whilst I'm not really catching fish at the moment. First thing I always do, get a little cloth, make sure everything's nice and dry. Obviously, makes sense. Try not to get your barbed hook caught in there as well. That happens every time I do it, pretty much. Right, I've changed from a pink one. We're going with a little dumbbell krill wafter now. So I'm just going to put that on there for now. Right, first things first. I like to make sure I've got a load in here to start with. Then I'll get the bag out. Actually, I don't know why I'm separating it, but you don't need to separate it straight away. This is quite a good little speed loader tool. You close that as much as you can, shut that over it, and then get your bag. What I like to do is get it so it's about halfway in. So I'd probably say something like that, and take the black bit off and leave it to. Now I always keep that little notch at the back of the bag, as it were, because these are the little side bits, obviously. Right, first things first, these are little 2.5mm or 2mm pellets. We've got a bit of krill and a bit of robin red. Put a little bit in like that to start with. Then I'll always put the hook bait at the front. Some people like to just give it a little whack with that, just to tap it in, and then I'll hold the, yeah, see, that'll be fine, that the hook's okay like that. Then I'll put a bit more in over the top, a little pack down, see it in there, nice. Now I'm going to lower the lead. I'm going to lower the lead to the back of it. Then all I'll do is fill it up to the top of the lead like that. That'll do me. Right, then what I want to do is give it a twist here. That's going to start taking a bit off. So I'm going to lick it now. all the way around at the top, and then twist it, and then you want to just squeeze it here for a bit. I feel like I might have licked the bag a bit there, so hopefully we've not got a hole. Now you can run this all the way down it now, keep it more compact, but I'll just take it off there, get the line out, then I'll open that up and just pull the line out. That's the bag so far. There's a tiny bit of a hole there, so it's not ideal, that one. I should have done it a bit tighter, but you get the gist. Then I'll always just get these corners, just pull them, stretch them a bit, give them a lick, and then stretch them over and push them in. Hold it down for sort of 5-10 seconds, something like that, and then you'll get more of a compact bag. Do the same on this side. You want to stretch it a bit. You can be pretty brutal with the bags, to be honest, and give it a lick, and then put it back on itself in there. Now the lead's there on the back. I'm going to puncture a few holes with the baiting needle just on here, a few on the sides, and then I'm going to do one hole, wiggle it about to make a bigger hole. Then I'll get whatever liquid I'm putting in. This one's just a haze squid and krill one, and then I'll wedge that in there and then flood the bag, absolutely flood it, and that one's going right up to the middle, and that's that for you. That's how we do them. Not the best bag I've done, but it's okay, that'll still fly. Let's get it out there. Just place that on the mat, just in case the grass is a bit wet. They're all clipped up. I'm going to do it from about that height, I think. And then what I want to do is just whack it into that far corner, really. I've got it clipped up, so make sure we hit that clip. Perfect. Exactly where I wanted it. Caught that on camera. Nice. Any more? It's like you knew I was here having a look. Come on, be a carp. Oh, don't be a bream. Oh, it's another bream. I can tell. Flipping bream machine. That's all I've been today. Bream machine. Flipping Benjamins. Cut my line. Well, the weather's changed. Absolutely chucking it. Yo, it's absolutely chucking it now. Oh, that was a big one on it, I think. It got spooked. Shit the bed. It's darted off. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, don't tell me. Is it another bream? The bream machine. Christ the Lord. Oh, that was mad. It jumped out the water when it took that. Please spit the hook. Please spit the hook. Oh, I've got to get him out, for God's sake. You don't see this every day. So, it's got a bit of a snag down here. But what's on it? There's a fishing rod and a reel. Check that out. Right, so that's the end of that. Don't know what to make of that place, to be honest, where I went. I mean, it was solid. It was hard that late. I don't think there's as many carp in there as I first thought as well, to be honest. I know probably a lot of anglers say that when they've had a blank session. Well, I caught 4 bream, but it's a blank session as a carp angler. That fuming, cut the line every time. It was annoying at the end though. Oh my god! So literally, what was it? I was planning on packing up at 9:30. At about 9:40, obviously you leave the rods in once you're packing up. 9:40, the rod goes beep 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 beep, and then stops. So I was like, oh, it's going to be a bream. I'll leave it. And then I left it about 2 minutes, and then it went beep 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 beep, and the line tightened up across the lake. And I'm like, yep, that's a carp. Come on, just lifted up, reeled in, and just saw a massive V ripple line where the carp has just spooked and swam off, and he just spat the hook. I didn't feel him on there. I feel like as I've done that and lifted it, it's pulled it out of his mouth and not took hold, not hooked him. So that was painful after all day. And I feel like this time of year, there's no point turning up if you can't get to the lake at 6 in the morning. There's no point turning up till late afternoon, because you know you're going to get nothing in the afternoon when it's sunny, and then prime bite time is going to be, you know, late on. So yeah, it's a tricky one. Lights are out here. What's going on here? Traffic lights are down. It's been a weird old day. The networks have been down today. Old Smarty, Gift Gaff, E and all that lot. Anyway, that's the end of the session. I'm going to be doing my wild camping over the next few days, and I am going to do a vlog and put all that on the YouTube thing. So I will see you all very soon. Peace out.